Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Business Connections, where we help you promote your business and stay connected with people. So, for today's episode, I have an amazing guest. He's not only a friend, but he's also one of the people behind the success of The Wendy Linda Show. He's a father, he's an entrepreneur, and he's also the host of the UPCO, and he's also the digital marketing owner. So, without further ado, let me introduce the one and only Francis San Diego.
Hello, Wendy. Thank you very much for having me here on the Business Connections. It's a pleasure to be finally guesting on your show.
Thank you, Francis. I've been
Mm-hmm.
wanting to guest you on my show because you also started everything.
Yay. I
Started
guess so. Did I? Did I?
yes, you did, you did.
Okay. Good, good, good. Good to know.
Yes, and I'm so thankful for this guy because he's actually the first person that I met and
Mm-hmm.
got introduced to my show. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Francis.
Talaga ba?
Talaga
Okay, sige. Yeah,
yan.
I really much appreciated that because for me, it's an honor to help someone and see your success all throughout. So, also with the help of Mr. Bernard Co,
Yes.
this one wouldn't be possible without the help of with the good gracious of Mr. Bernard Co. So, thanks to you, boss. So,
That is true. But before we move forward with his business, because the business connection, we connect with a lot of people, we also promote their business. So I wanted to know, and the TBC viewers wanted to know, who is Francis San Diego? I know you're an entrepreneur, you're a father, but who is Francis? How did you get into digital marketing?
okay, yeah, well, thank you for that great question. I mean, I'm so proud of you. Mm, looking at you right now is like really tremendous. It's really good. Then yeah, definitely. My name is Francis San Diego. So I'm a founder and CEO of ClickMobile Solutions. It's a digital marketing agency where I help business owners through their digital marketing strategies. So I also do some course building. Also, lately I kind of like learned how to do podcasting, which we found out. We which we saw each other. Maybe to cut the long story short, when we saw each other, when you saw me actually, we started that podcast without me even knowing how to do it, and it just so happened that at that time, one common friend of ours, which is Mr. Christian Sampson, shout out to you, Christian. So he introduced me to Bernard. So Bernard at that time was like, just he's just putting together this studio where we at right now, which is really a great studio that we have. So then when he introduced me to Bernard, kind of like asked me if I wanted to start my show. Then I just for me at that time, I was like, well, this is my opportunity. I always tell this to Bernard because the moment I came in here, I sat down on the chair here, this position, and Bernard knows this. I saw this and I was like reflecting. Okay, this is my thought process at that time. I was like even wearing a mask,
Mhm.
so I was like thinking, okay, this is my opportunity. To heck with it. Sorry for the language. To heck with it. I'll just do it without even me having any experience. So, and I guess the rest is history.
So you're saying that you never had an experience on
Hmm.
podcasting.
Nothing. Yeah, I attempted
Mhm.
to do podcasting because during that time, it was like a pandemic, right? So
Mhm.
2019. So I registered my 2019 January. I registered my business, Click Mobile Solutions, officially for a business LLC, right? Then pandemic struck. So kind of like that sent a message to me like, oh, okay, I just recently started this, and all of a sudden it gave me some roadblocks. But on the other hand, what I did is like I saw an opportunity for it because I can do the business online only. So yeah, I mean, so far it led me to you.
Mhm.
If I didn't do it, I wouldn't even met you and a lot of
People.
entrepreneurs
Mhm.
here around the Orange County. So
So when you were starting your podcast, I remember you told me that
mhm.
you're very nervous, but you
Yes.
gotta do what you need to do,
Yes.
and you wanted your son to see that you're doing it.
Yes. Yes.
That don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Take out all the fear that you
Mm.
wanted to be. You wanted to leave a legacy to
Yes.
him.
Actually, yeah, that's I mean, for me, yeah, obviously we all have our fears, right?
Yeah.
So I guess what I did is like I just made like a mental note to myself that I gotta do it in order for me to show my son who is dad when he was like this age. Because
Mm-hmm.
definitely we're not gonna last that long here in the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? So definitely it's like me telling him that hey, this is dad and this is what I every episode that I do is like it's like a message to him.
You wanted
So
to make a mark.
yeah, I wanted to make a mark
Mm.
and wanted to make sure that he sees me while I'm still alive.
Mm.
Something like that. So
That's great.
mhm.
And then is it already your third season doing the
Yes, third
UPCO?
season. Then luckily, fortunately, we've been doing some great things. Then there's a lot of things that's going on
Mm-hmm.
like in between. So definitely, it helped a lot because of my exposure,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you know that also.
Mm-hmm.
So you also help me. It's not like the other way around. It's like only once. It's not one sided to be exact. So definitely I learned a lot from you, and definitely I learned a lot from Bernard
Yeah.
as well. So, and yeah, definitely we're just doing our own business and everything, and we just saw each other every week, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And you,
Kakasawa na nga eh.
nakakasawa na daw.
Oo.
But it's only his third season, and
Mhm.
I've seen his growth from the last season. And then it's not only him that's growing, it's also his business as well.
Yes,
We'll talk about the
fortunately.
digital marketing later.
Yeah.
But what was the best part on your first season? Because I know everything when you're doing it the first time, there's always fear. You
Mm-hmm.
get anxiety, you're
Mm-hmm.
nervous,
Yes.
especially the guests that you're bringing.
Yes.
So
Well,
how does it feel the first
well,
season?
first season is like, I mean, believe it or not, it's more of like I was like set my mindset at that time, like really focused on I'm not gonna pay attention to yung failures or
Mm-hmm.
like let's say yung mga mishaps, yung mga mispronunciation or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Kasi all of a sudden, I mean, I know for a fact that if constant repetition, it's gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's like I'm a living testament that before when I started, it's like I don't know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about. I just say whatever I need to say. I have no show notes and everything. Yeah, because the thing is, I guess what I did at that first season is more of like shaking off that fear.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most
Mm-hmm.
important thing. Just shake off the fear, and afterwards, I
Mm-hmm.
I guess my third or fourth episode, I got more confident.
More confident. So, what was the highlights of your first season? We'll talk about your first season, second
Mm-hmm.
season. I
Mm-hmm.
know your third season is just starting.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the best part on your first season?
Well, I mean, every episode actually just to let you know at that time we're doing live
Oh
FB live, so
yeah.
that's a totally different setup because
Uh-huh.
live, I mean, we know for a fact, and Bernard knows this,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
we've experienced it together, that having a live broadcast, like literally live, is like you can't go wrong. If you go wrong, it's not no more
It's
no more
done. You
edit,
can
it's
edit
done.
it. Yeah.
So I guess that goes to show that what I did based on my experience
Mm-hmm.
is that take to hell with it. Just
Mm-hmm.
do it. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mindset at that
Mm-hmm.
time. So I mean, I guess for the first season, it's more of like it all goes back to the first time I met Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts there. I always remember that, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
so thankful up to this day, and maybe for the rest of my life, I'll be thankful that
Mm-hmm.
I've met him. Because
Mm-hmm.
of this, I kind of like it helped me expand my business or something like that. So
So,
mm.
the second season just ended, right?
Nervous ka ba?
Hindi.
Hindi, joke lang yun.
Oh,
Yeah, guys, I mean, we're just
hindi.
like this at the
I
sa
w-
backstage, ganyan kami
he was in
magbiruan.
a hot seat because my
Mm.
first time I could remember that I was
Mm.
shaking. I was
Yes.
very shy. Remember my
Mhm.
first, And my
You're
I
wearing
have like a
floral.
crack floral. Now
Floral.
I'm solid.
She's like definitely, guys. If you saw that, maybe we could probably give you a snapshot of what she does. She look
Okay,
like.
you can edit that.
Yeah.
Show them the first time I had my interview with
Mm,
Francis
no,
because
like she's really totally different. Like I'm proud to say that because at the time I know you're interested in having your own show. You don't
mhm,
know where to start because when we interviewed you, both me and Bernard interviewed you. You were like, I don't know where to start, but I wanted to do it. So we just told you, just do it. That's why I interviewed you on my second season. She's my first guest on my second
uh-huh,
season, and you can like literally hear her voice like shaking,
uh-huh.
and she was like sheepishly like like her hands are like this. I guess
Cold,
cold, hands are
cold.
sweaty, but look at her now. She's wearing green.
Red and green. Well, like what I was saying, this show is about you. But thank you
Mm,
for really for all
mm,
the support. Not only
yes.
you,
Mm,
you're part of the team, and of course,
mm,
Bernard.
mm,
But what I like about Francis, kinukulit ko po talaga siya.
okay lang
I'm
naman yun.
the makulit, but he wanted the best for me. He's like the defender. He always
Mm,
defend me on everything that I do, and
mm.
sometimes he gets like ano tawag dito?
Masungit.
Masungit
Masungit ako sa
sometimes.
kanya kasi sometimes well, she's the host of the show, but definitely, well, I just wanted to share this kasi
But I'm coachable.
yes,
Yeah.
coachable, but sometimes stubborn because
Mm.
she does it. If you give her something to do, she like sets it aside. You have to constantly remind her. I
Mm.
have my team, like I gave them instruction, like three of my team is like following up with her in one task. So it's like, yeah, you gotta better do that because she's all over the place. And if you don't like really persuade her in getting something that we needed, yeah, because I keep on telling you this and you know this. Kasi I've been like really, sometimes I'm the parang
Big brother.
big
Mm.
brother. Then
Yeah.
at the same time, medyo nagiging strict ako sa kanya in a sense na pagka medyo she's not paying attention to what I'm asking her to do. And, I have to be like really on top of everything for her.
Well, that's
Because,
what's good about our team.
yes.
Kasi
We have
hindi,
different
yeah, yeah,
personalities.
we
It's
have
nothing,
different
ano naman.
personality, but they're doing what's best for me. So I'm
Mhm.
a sponge. I just listen to them.
Mm.
I'm coachable.
Kaso yung
But
sponge na ini-squeeze nawawala yun. Na-absorb eh. Dahil pag ini-squeeze na, wala na, nakakalimutan na
excuse
eh.
because now Wendy Lindo is very busy right now. I do two to
Mm,
three shows a
mm,
week, and
mm.
I know
I think
that was,
four.
yeah, sometimes two
Four.
to four.
Parang
Pero
kuratsa
this
eh.
is like a big brother
Yun
to
lang
me.
naman. I mean, yeah,
Uh-uh.
she could see me sometimes I'm pissed off because sometimes I get frustrated when she's not like doing some task that I wanted her to do. Like, you know what I'm saying. And this is a reminder again.
Okay, big brother. So let's start. Let's go back again
Mm.
to your hosting.
Mm-hmm.
So your third season. I've been seeing a lot of new faces, and
Mm-hmm.
then what is the goal? Why did you really create that
Mm-hmm.
show, that
Oh,
UPCO, and what does UPCO means?
okay, so yeah, I mean UPCO is
Mm-hmm.
Unemployed Pinoy CEO. So
Yes.
actually, the name itself originated from because I've been like really in a digital marketing
Mm-hmm.
space, right? I
Yes.
saw a
Mm-hmm.
lot of digital marketers
Mm-hmm.
online. So I saw this one guy who has a T-shirt, Unemployed CEO.
Mm-hmm.
So it caught my attention. So I was like, why does he name himself Unemployed CEO? First of all, I always say this to
Mm-hmm.
my clients because they always, whoever I met with and they're
Mm-hmm.
like intrigued about the name. I always tell them, actually, if you're a business owner, you're unemployed because
Mm-hmm.
you own the business,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
And I'm a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just added the Pinoy.
Yes.
So based off from what I heard from all of the business owners I met, or even like like friends or something like acquaintance, they will tell me, "Wow, that name is catchy," and this is based off what they said to me. So actually, yeah, I wanted it to be catchy. So they will, it's like a lead magnet for
No,
me.
actually, it's very catchy because that's
Mm,
how I found you on Facebook.
yes.
I saw how great the marketing, the visibility on
Yeah,
your
we
Facebook.
try. We try to, but yeah,
That's the one that attracted me the most. That's
yeah.
why I'm like the best client for him and Bernard
Did
because
we say that? Did we say your
no,
best guy?
I'm saying it because
Or
they
you
just
say it?
gave me they just gave me the plan and I just said
Uh,
let's do it and
yeah.
when are we gonna start?
Maybe we could show to the screen later on
That's how
about
bad
how.
I want it, and that's
Yeah, she what we appreciate with Wendy is like she did acknowledge, or she did mention to us before we even start, or like do the contract, that she did
mm-hmm,
say, I don't know how to start. Maybe you
mm-hmm.
can tell me or teach me how to start. Me and Bernard talk about it. Then okay, let's do it. So we guided. The good thing about it is we constantly tell Wendy about, hey, this is what you do. This is there's a lot of mishaps. Don't get me wrong. That there's a lot of struggles.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like yung first experience mo.
Yeah,
Remember that first ever. We're not gonna mention the really
yeah,
what
but that was
happened.
like a breakthrough, and it was like a
Yeah.
turning point because I never give up. I didn't really like. I mean, it was like first timer. You would
Discouraged. Actually,
the
the time I
you
remember that time that
yeah
you got discouraged, and
yeah.
I literally
He
put
came,
I
yeah,
like literally okay,
yes.
let me go over there. Then I
He
told her
came in
no,
the studio and then he just said, "You need to
get
show up, get
get
your
your butt off the.
up,
Sorry for the language, guys.
up,
Yeah,
and you need to show it,
that's
show
why
it sturdy."
I told you this, but for your viewers, the reason
Mm.
why I did that is because I want you to shake off that first
Yes,
fear.
yes.
Because if I didn't push you to do that, who knows
But you know
what
what?
might
I
ended
took
up.
it as a positive, whatever
Wait, well,
happened.
we have no choice. I have to make you look like it's a positive.
No, no.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you
know,
did.
humans have emotion. At first,
Yes,
that was my initial
it's
how I
understandable.
felt, but then
Mm.
after that, everything just turns into gold. Everything
Yeah,
I touch turns to
yeah,
gold. Like
yeah,
here,
yeah.
gold,
Oh my,
golden Buddha.
how I like it. No, yeah. I
No, so ang
mean, that's
question
good.
ko,
Mm,
Francis, I know
mm.
you're saying a lot about things, but this is about you, not
Yeah,
me.
I enjoyed talking
Yeah, like,
about you.
but etong question ko, kasi kagaya nung nakita mo ko, kumbaga, wala akong alam sa digital marketing eh.
Mm,
I have a low self-esteem. I
mm-hmm.
cannot even talk in front of the camera na wala talagang lumalabas, di ba? When
Before, yeah,
we did a
before.
lot of practice. And I need to like bring my coach to really help me kasi
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
ang hirap po. Like even you think that you know what you're gonna say, pag
Mm.
na gano'n na po, nag-start na yung camera, doon na po talaga yung pinakamahirap.
Yeah.
So ang question ko, what tips are you gonna give to those new people na gusto
Mm.
nila mag-start ng podcast, ng YouTube, ng show
Mm.
na kagaya ng sa atin?
Mhm.
What are the tips that you can give to them?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess all I can say is like just do it. I mean, I love the slogan of Nike, just do it. You know
Mm.
why? Because if you think about a lot of excuses on why you shouldn't do it, you're
Mm.
not gonna be doing it at
Mm.
all. So I guess just subconscious or unconsciously just do it. Like it's just like automatically you just drag yourself in doing
Mm.
it without even thinking about it, because the moment you think about it,
Mm.
the fear starts coming in. Oh shoot, can I do this? Oh, do I have the right equipment? Do I have the right, the
Yes.
audio and everything?
You have
I
to
mean,
start na yung first step mo.
yeah, I mean, I
Uh-huh.
guess we're fortunate enough to have Zoom. 'Di ba kasi
Mm.
nag-blow up ang Zoom
Yeah.
sa nung pandemic. So what happened is like I just did it. I
Mm-hmm.
started with Zoom, and Bernard was like laughing when he saw my episodes with the I attempted. That's a important thing. You attempt. You
Mm-hmm.
do it, you just do it. Even if it's like, sorry for that. Well, I'm not gonna.
You tried.
Yeah, you just try and you do it. And like right now, looking back at it, it's funny. But because I'm still thankful I did it, because it ended up,
Like, at
putting me
saka
where
what
I'm
I
at.
see on that is every failure naman eh, there's always
Yes.
a lesson
Yeah,
that,
and never
yeah.
be afraid to fail. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for me, up to now, I still fail, but I just keep
Yeah.
on going. I have some mishaps, misjudgments, but still, that's
Uh-huh.
part of it. Then you get better. So,
And failure equals to wisdom and
yes,
lessons. So that's what
yes.
I see it.
So yeah.
So exciting pala talaga yung ano ha, yung life
Mm-hmm.
mo ngayon. So now let's move on to your
Mm-hmm.
digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the TBC viewers, bakit ba ano in yung social media marketing,
Mm-hmm.
digital marketing?
Mm-hmm.
What's in it for them? Why
Oh,
do they need it?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, digital marketing has been ano na been practiced like maybe like 10 years, 12 years
Mm-hmm.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
But kasi hindi pa na-embrace fully ng tao eh.
Yeah. Totoo.
So, what happened is like right now, digital marketing
Mm-hmm.
it became like an it in the marketing world because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is like looking for
Mm-hmm.
some strategies on
Yes.
how are they going to market their business, and it just so happened digital marketing is there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but believe it or not, it's not like really widely accepted yet. There's like, let's say, for example, I have some clients who are like really half sold on it, and they're afraid to, they're afraid of like really doing it for long term because they don't know, they're not like really well educated. So right now, I just realized that we're about to start creating a course.
Mm-hmm.
I've like started the brainstorming with my team, and we're gonna educate all of the business owners in terms of like what is digital marketing and how it's gonna help their business now.
And I know one of the parang advantage of having that kasi you
Mm-hmm.
help a lot of the business owners
Mm-hmm.
and they can see yung
Mm-hmm.
change ng ano nila business. Parang yung
Yes.
profitability
Yeah.
increases, 'di ba? Because of
Yes.
that.
Yes. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
like I said, not
Mm-hmm.
everybody's like really they haven't like really fully embraced it yet. We're
Mm-hmm.
not yet there to the fact na parang mag digital marketing na, or they're gonna have a plan for 10-year plan. No. It's more of like everybody, most of them are like, especially like right now in my
Mm-hmm.
clients ko na
Mm-hmm.
na-acquire ko, that's like 3-month contract lang.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to test the
The test the
waters,
water.
something like that. So that's the hard part for now. But like I said, with what I've experienced for the past few
Mm-hmm.
months, that I've kind of like parang developed this parang
Mm-hmm.
mindset na you gotta keep
Yeah.
on pushing. So
Well, TBC viewers, if you have any questions about digital marketing, any kinds na parang social media to market yourself on Instagram,
mhm,
Facebook, YouTube,
mhm,
he's the guy to go to. And
mhm,
maybe you would also tell the viewers where they
mhm.
can reach you.
Yes, I guess. I mean, in the screen, yeah, you can see me on Facebook, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel which is named under me, Francis San Diego. But you can see my my podcast shows over there. Then yeah, you can look at it, and my phone number is 714-845-6472, and my email address. You can reach me also on email by at francisSD1221 at clickmobilesolutions.com.
And he's all over social media.
No, not
Basta
really.
kamukha ng ano, he looks like a basketball player.
Ah.
I don't want to say his name.
Wag, baka malo tayo.
But you know what? Let's celebrate tonight because this
Mm.
is the first time I have you as a guest.
Yes,
And
thank you.
now you're in the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
First is cheers muna tayo.
Cheers daw muna tayo.
Cheers kami.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. It's
Nice.
cool. So now,
Mm-hmm.
you're a host ng UPCO. You own a big business ng digital
Not
marketing.
big yet. Not
It
yet.
will.
We're not
Yeah,
yet
it
there.
will.
Not
Yeah,
yet
it's
there.
going there.
It's
I
still
know.
it's still a work in progress, but I know I'm optimistic about we can grow that.
Oh, of course, I
Mm-hmm.
believe in that. And
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of people that saw your work, and I believe that you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna get to the pinnacle of
Mm-hmm.
success. So let's talk about being a father and
Mm-hmm.
a loving husband.
Mhm. Loving, ah. Baka marinig ng asawa ko 'yan.
Shout out tayo kay Christina.
Hello,
Hi, Tina.
babe.
I
Hello,
have
hello.
your
Your
good
papi.
looking,
Wow, ah.
good looking husband.
Pagka mabait, good looking, pagka galit, bahala ka diyan. Hindi, diyan lang
Kasi
kami niyan.
puto talaga si Francis. Despite of yung kanyang busy schedule, he always want to make sure that he has time for his family. I saw that.
Hmm,
Sometimes ano nga
iniiwan ko
nagsiselos
siya.
na ako. Niwan niya ako eh.
Hindi, kasi
Pero hindi po, talaga po he wants to be hands-on with Timmy. Hi Timmy.
hello,
And
Timmy.
at that young age, talagang kailangan kasi ng ano, 'di ba?
Mm,
Parang support. Parang
yes.
yun yung growing ano nila eh.
Yeah, to
Yung brain
terrible too,
nila,
sabi nga.
yes.
Actually, yun, adding to
Mm.
that one, kasi, I mean, like, for us, like, kunyari kay Bernard at saka sa'yo, syempre, sa akin, magkakaiba naman tayo ng, situations,
Mm.
right? I mean, I'm not saying comparing to others or something, but definitely kasi I've had two older daughters then,
Oh, I thought
so,
you only have one. You
no,
look
I have
young.
two. Wow, thank you naman, kung gano'n. Hindi, but, I have two older daughters, they grew up
Mm. Yes.
away from me.
Mm.
So I vowed to myself na I'm gonna change whatever happened to me before to now. So kaya ngayon nagvow ako sa sarili ko na I have to make sure that my
Mm.
son is with me all like I
Mm.
can like be close to him or anything.
Yeah.
And that's why um yung ginagawa ko yung adding to the podcast, right? So
Mm.
I wanted them to see and na kung sino ako nung
Yes, yes,
bata pa
yes.
ako. So and I also am a granddad, 'di ba?
A
Alam mo naman 'yun. Oh, I'm
granddad. Ang
granddad.
bata mong
Oh, my
granddad. O baka
grandpappy.
ano lang mukha lang bata.
Hindi, matanda na.
But Timmy, he's growing na. Talagang smart. Christina, sa'yo yata nagmana yun.
Oo nga,
Just
hindi, okay
kidding.
lang 'yun. Basta
Say hi
I'm
to
really
your
happy.
beautiful wife as well.
Hello,
I
babe.
missed her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be here. She's busy right now. She has her own business as well.
Yes, yes.
So she's busy right now. I'm helping her in her marketing as well.
Mm,
Then so far, slowly, small steps. She's beginning to get more
mm.
confident in her
Nice.
own business. So
And I believe that you're also coming up with a podcast with you and your wife.
yes, actually, we're planning on doing it, but the schedule is like still complicated because
Okay.
when I'm home, she's away, then vice versa.
Yes.
So it's hard. American life. So it's
American
hard.
life.
So then added to that, I will be having some series of shows. I have my own studio, which is located in my mom's place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where like you start, right? Start small.
Uh-uh. And not
And
only a great dad, a loving husband, also a son na
mm,
talagang yung
mm,
parents mo, that's your, ano rin, 'di ba? Parang
yes,
yung priority mo na you
yes,
always tells me na because your dad is sick and
yeah,
then you have to be there physically as well. That's why
yeah.
your studio is
Mm,
also at their house
yes.
so you
Oh
can
yeah.
see them.
Then definitely, well, for my dad, he's not yet sick.
Mm.
Knock on wood,
Oh,
hindi
that
pa siya so.
okay.
Pero they're in an age na I wanted to retire them. I
Mm.
shared this to you already, so I guess
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
everyone on your viewers can relate to this. That definitely, my parents have been working for the longest time, and I took it upon myself to like really make sure that I give pay it forward or pay it back to them
Mm.
in a sense that I take care of them and have them make them enjoy life. We
Yes.
all know that we don't live endlessly or something like that, right? We don't live forever.
Your goal is just to parang giving them a
Comfort,
comfortable
yeah,
life as
comfortable,
well.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
yeah, also my daughters. Definitely, I
Mm.
wanted to help them. Then that's why, thus, I wanted to do the business because I cannot do it when I'm an employee. And
Mm.
I've never been like really a good employee. Wala akong
Mm.
patience sa pagiging employee.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And there's nothing wrong with having
mm,
an 9 to 5 job. It's just that you
yeah,
chose
yeah, I
na
chose to
kasi you
kasi
want to be closer to Timmy and ano rin,
yes. So
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
kasi I mean, I'm gonna share to your viewers siguro
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite quotes is like yung definition of insanity. I told you
Yes.
this a
Yes.
lot of
Over and
times.
over.
Yeah, insanity by
Mhm.
definition is doing the same thing over and over
Mhm.
again and expecting different results.
Uh-huh.
That when I heard that quote, it resonated. Wow, okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Mhm.
So that's why when I heard that, I totally changed everything. I kinapalan ko na yung mukha ko sa podcast,
Yes.
ganon, which I'm really shy. I'm like really introvert
Mhm.
person. I wanted to just stay away from the camera
Mhm.
and look at me now. I'm in the camera.
Oh, ngayon magtanong naman tayo
Sige,
kasi
good.
I don't know
Game ako
yung
dyan.
questions ko kulang pa. What
Mm.
are the three things that I don't know anything about Francis San Diego? Kasi
Mm.
parang yun lang ang alam ko host siya,
Mm.
a loving dad,
Mm.
and then meron siyang digital
Mm.
marketing agency.
Mm.
Ano pa bang di ko alam sa'yo? Can you
Um,
share the viewers nga?
Siguro one thing, I don't know if you know that I'm also a chef. I have a career in being a chef.
Wow!
Yes, I graduated. I took up well, actually, I took up a diploma in culinary in the Philippines. Then I took up a associate's degree in culinary here in
Oh,
Art Institute Santa
wow!
Ana. So yeah, but kasi that was like 2008 during the
Mm.
recession, right?
Mm.
Then at that time it was like the culinary world is booming. So nagiging popular.
Yeah.
Then fortunately, well, not unfortunately, but na-realize ko hindi siya yung parang gusto kong career path.
Mm.
After spending that tuition,
How
doon ko
many
pa
years is that culinary? Is it
um
4 years?
no. It's associate's degree is like almost 2 years.
Wow.
So I
So
finished. Believe it or not,
what did you learn for the 2 years and you spent so much money?
yeah, I
What
learned.
was your favorite dishes?
Well, actually, you know what? That's a most common question. So sasabihin nila, they always ask me, "What's your specialty?" Actually, no, I don't have a specialty, but I can cook pretty much everything. Bigyan mo lang ako ng recipe.
Oh.
So I guess what I realized nung during that part of my
Mm.
experience is uh, I realized when I was like looking at recipes, I don't read the procedures. I just
Mm.
watch it and just kind of like run it over my head, then
Mhm.
I just do it.
Mm.
So ewan ko, I
Okay,
mean,
so
I'm not
you're a
the,
chef. What else? What's the second
um
thing that I don't know?
I've been into sales
Oh,
also
sales. Okay.
sa
Oh, yeah,
pharmaceutical.
pharmaceutical when you were in the Philippines. That's how
Mm,
you met
Christina, yeah,
Christina.
doon nagsimula ang
And your
aming
third one.
third one. That's a good question. Oh, you've been married ba sabi mo? Well, actually, I was previously
It was
married. Yeah.
there. That's
So
why he
I
has
has two
two
older
yeah,
daughters. But
two,
yeah,
two.
life happens. But
Yeah.
move on na. So
Ang life, no, parang, yung life mo, parang
mm.
naiiba yung course nung nung career mo From
Yeah,
chef,
totoo
this,
yun.
and
Well,
then,
I
ganon.
guess a lot of people can relate. Siyempre, pag malayo ka, di ba?
Of course.
Ganun talaga.
And then, with your busy schedule, how do you manage to, parang,
Mm.
regenerate yung mo, lagi kang pagod
Oo.
Do you have like a me time, go somewhere by yourself and reflecting? Do you have
Actually,
any
there's a,
moment like
you
that?
know what? Here's the funny thing. There's a
Mm.
fourth one that you don't know about me. I like to be alone. I can go. Alam
Alis
ng
na
wife ko.
ako.
No, I can go. Sabi, alam ng wife ko to eh.
Okay, okay.
My wife is like really, she wants to go out,
Okay,
wants to
okay.
spend time.
Yes.
So kasi, na-explain ko sa kanya, sabi ko sa kanya, you know what? Kasi I have some parang goal, family and
Mm.
everything. If I waste my time, kasi I realize that time is really important. If you waste time, that's gone.
Yes.
It's not gonna go back.
Mm.
And hopefully
Yeah.
I can share this to the viewers that you have to make time in the most important things syempre in life. I know for a fact that for family definitely kailangan yon. But I have to do those stuff sa business. Kailangan makapag-focus ako
Uh-huh.
para, and you know this already. That's why I have a team that's gonna
Uh-huh.
help me that way.
But Francis, 'di ba, with your busy schedule and then you
Mm.
always give value to people, give.
Mhm.
Sometimes you know, how can you give so much And then you also have someone na parang a mentor, a coach. Do you have anyone that mentors you? Like to also feed you with information. Kasi
Um,
minsan, ganun eh.
yeah,
You need
actually,
someone that you look up to. Do you have anyone that you look
yes.
up to?
Actually, first, I guess, yung talagang mentor ko, hindi ko pa nami-meet pa personally.
Mm.
Naging mentor ko dyan sila, Russell Brunson.
Mm.
I learned self-taught. Kagaya kami
Mm.
ni Bernard. Bernard
Mm.
is like a YouTube university alumni. But he keeps on
Growing talaga
growing.
eh. Oo.
So I guess I just love to software. Medyo geeky ako sa softwares eh.
Mm.
I like to experiment things. Um, siguro lalo at this day and age right now this era, so much information. I mean, there's no excuse of you not knowing stuff,
Yeah.
a skill. So I guess the right thing for each and every individual, maybe in your viewers, is that
Mm.
if you want something to do, you can just Google it. You can
Everything
find it.
is there.
It's your mindset is that yung kailangan i-correct mo. Kasi kung
Correct.
if you don't have the right mindset, nandiyan na lahat, naka-layout na sa'yo
You
yung
have to
information.
also associate yourself
Yeah,
with.
then,
I think
going
this
back to that one.
yeah, it's
Going back
always
to
like
that
who is
one,
your environment because
yes.
you are your environment eh,
Yeah, so
diba?
for you guys, mentor ko si Bernard. Ikaw, mentor din kita.
Mm.
Kahit hindi ko ina-admit sa'yo, mentor din kita. No, but definitely, I'm much more happier. I'm in a happier place. Like, for example, yung sa mga, I
Mm.
associate
Yeah.
myself with like-minded people.
Of course,
It's really
yes.
different. Kaya, well, you have to make a choice for you kasi kung you're still with some friends or family members na negative,
Mm.
you still have the mindset of negative people.
Correct.
So do yourself a favor, separate yourself, just in a ano naman polite way, in a sense na
Yes.
don't go hang out with them because I just realized that one when previously it's like all problems.
Mm.
We talk about all problems and it's not really good.
Oh yeah, I believe in
So
that
when
one.
I associated with good guys, business like
Mm.
minded like guys, then
Mm.
I learned a lot. So yeah, to answer your question, I guess I answered your question, but to be specific, siguro yung mentors ko is like kayo. Then I always found ways in getting some inspiration from different
People.
different
Yeah.
yung personalities na business minded, like for example the likes of Grant Cardone,
Mm.
Bradley, si Cristo, alam ni ano
Oh
yan,
yeah,
basta
yeah. He
pinaka
always ano,
si Ed Milet,
mm.
yun marami, Tony Robbins. So
Ed Milet. Hi, Ed Milet.
yes, sir.
I'm dreaming of
Meeting you.
I already met him
Mm-hmm.
in one of a lot of our events,
Mm-hmm.
but Ed Milet,
Yes,
I'm
Lodi.
praying that you're gonna be my next guest on my second
Who
season.
knows? Who knows?
And Grant Cardone.
Everything is possible. I mean,
Yes, of course.
those guys, I mean, they have their own personalities. Definitely, there are a lot of people who doesn't like them the way they speak. But if you like really pay attention to what they're saying,
Yeah,
that's why
it's
they're
amazing.
successful.
Yes, yes, yes.
So they have their own personalities, which you have. I encourage people to like really don't just follow one guy with your own
Mhm.
likings. Because
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta hear this like somebody successful who's
It clicks
cursing.
yung story. Yeah.
No, di ba? May mga iba
Mhm.
nagka-curse sila
Mhm.
kasi because they really mean it.
Mhm.
And it's not like cursing at you. It's like cursing just for the sake of like
Yeah,
cursing, I guess.
it's true. Like a Gary.
Si Gary V, yeah. Isa sa favorite namin ni, ano yan,
Ni Bernard.
yun.
And then
So,
what makes Francis San Diego happy? What
alam
makes
mo,
you happy?
simple lang ako talaga. Sa
Boba
totoo
tea?
lang. No, not boba tea. I mean, for me, siguro, just to know that everyone I associate with is like really, for example, ito share ko lang sa inyo, I do care for a lot of
Mhm.
people who I help with and I associate with. So, sometimes you have to make tough decisions din eh. Like, alam niyo yun, siguro, alam niyo yung story ko na yan, di ba? So, hindi ko na i-mention yun, but sometimes you gotta make a tough decision in order for you to progress into the next level. So, yeah, yun ang natutunan ko. You have to make the
Hindi,
toughest
kasi in the
decisions.
business at the end of the day, di ba?
Mm.
Lagi naman,
Ganun
like
talaga.
you said, sige, ang isa mong mga gusto ay si Gary B.
Mm.
Hire fast, Firefest,
faster,
right?
higher, faster.
Kasi
Yeah.
hindi naman because na you want them na
Mm,
out of your
yeah,
inner
at saka,
circle, pero business
yeah,
you wanted to
yes.
also give the quality for the
Yes,
mo
quality talaga eh. I
quality sa
mean, I'm not yet
client
there,
mo.
ah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not yet like really an expert. But all I'm saying
You
is,
are an expert.
uh,
Bernard says if you know something that other person doesn't know,
oh
you're
yeah,
an
yeah,
expert.
I agree.
Yeah.
But like, I'm humbly saying that I'm not yet there. But uh,
Getting
getting
there.
there, yeah, definitely, I'll get there. I'm optimistic. But for me, kasi I look after my people.
Yes.
Talaga, I stand behind them.
I can attest to that.
Yes, then I like let's say I have to learn to be more patient. Kasi syempre sila, you work with them and they work for you and
Mm-hmm.
you gotta educate them. Yun ang natutunan ko eh. Kailangan
Mm-hmm.
they may not be on the same level as what you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
but with constant teaching, coaching, they'll get there. So I love those guys. My family and my
Mm-hmm.
coworkers, my friends.
And then, I know there's a lot of people that loves you. Pero, di ba, may time ka na moment na hindi naman laging masaya ka eh. Merong
Mm,
sad, ano rin, di
mm,
ba? It's high
wala
and lows.
mood.
But where do you get your strength? Pag gano'n na eh, na parang, yung plan mo, hindi yun yung gusto mo.
Mm-mm.
But, parang failure after failure after failure. And then, when you feel that sadness,
Mm,
frustration, where
mm.
do you get your strength?
Okay, good question. I like that question. Well, definitely. I mean, if you asked me that 10 years ago, definitely I will like really, kumbaga, iindayin ko siya or talaga po problemahin ko. So it will like really ruin my day, or maybe a week. But now, slowly, I'm not saying like totally na ano ko. I still get affected, but
Mhm.
I'm much better in terms of like handling it, staying on the course. Kasi I
Mhm.
always revert back to why do I do this?
Mhm.
So I do this for family, for
Mhm.
my wife, my kids, my parents, my
Mhm.
daughters, definitely. So if I stop now, then I'm gonna fail them. So yun
Mhm.
yun. So yun lang naman yun. So definitely we have to find our own way in order to motivate us to go back and stay on the course. Then
Mhm.
I mean, I guess siguro you have to take it pag may mga negatives, sabi mo failure after failure, I guess you gotta think of it and look at it on a positive note. Like let's say, okay,
Mhm.
why does this happen? What do
Mhm.
I need to do? It will be better.
Mhm.
So, yeah, yun.
Nice. So last question before we end the show. Ang ganda-ganda
Maglalas
ng
na, bilis naman.
conversation. Eh kasi yung iba baka
Nasya-shy.
bawal.
Bawal. Okay lang.
Baka maano tayo ng
Mm.
MTRCB.
No, nga, ano, no,
Tayo
ma-censored.
ma-censored. Ang gusto ko malaman, with all the things that you're planting, 'di ba?
Mm.
Ang dami mong ginagawa. Where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10 years?
Will be millionaire?
Mhm.
No,
So
definitely
what are
I'm.
the things that you
Mhm.
need to do to get to that goal na
Okay.
multimillionaire?
Okay, so ako natutunan ko lang rin to and I'm
Mhm.
like inclined or like that's where I'm gearing towards to. So step by step, meaning okay, alam mo to narinig mo to yung saying ni ano you overestimate the time, yung short time, but
Mhm.
you underestimate the long term.
Mhm. Yeah,
Parang
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't I forgot the exact
That
term.
quote, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that quote I like that one. So we always
Oh, you
overestimate
overestimate
what you can do in
where
a year
in a
and
year,
you
yeah, yeah.
underestimate what you can do in 10 years.
Yeah,
Yun siya.
yeah.
So, yeah, totoo yun kasi we're always in a rush to be successful in a year. So ako, ngayon kasi ang ginagawa ko is like more of like building blocks. One block, one brick at a time, see
Mhm.
how it goes. Pag nag-fail, ulitin ko,
Mhm.
gaganon-ganon ulit.
Mhm.
So, yung iba, yung mga kasi ngayon millennials are like really impatient. They want to succeed right
Oh
away. Quick
yeah.
money, ganon. So ako, I'm just building my blocks, building
Mhm.
my team slowly. You have to be patient when you're starting your
Mhm.
business
Yeah,
kasi
of
you may
course.
not get revenue, hindi
Mhm.
ka kikita for like
Yeah,
years.
totoo yan.
So
Mhm.
I'm not yet there, but I'm headed on the right. I'm one
Mhm.
step closer.
Closer.
Mm.
And then we forgot or you forgot to even mention yung course mo, ah. you can also build a
Yeah,
funnel. Yeah.
I do marketing funnels like courses. I do we part of our team is we do video editing, production. Tapos I just got parang inengganyo ako ni Mr. Bernard kasi I'm always exposed to what he's doing. So
Mm-hmm.
now slowly I build up my own studio, which
Mm-hmm.
I didn't believe at first that I can do it, but just made me realize, okay, if you put your mind into it, you can
Yes,
make
you
it
can
happen.
achieve it.
Like, believe it or not, I
Yeah.
have my own studio, dude. It's like not as big as this, but
Mm.
I mean, I'm
But you built it
yeah, I
like from
built
the
it.
ground up.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
literally one brick at a time means.
That separates you from other people as well.
Ah, yeah,
Kasi
definitely.
you have a goal. There's parang meron kang you want to hit
Mm-hmm.
yung goal mo,
Mm-hmm.
and you wanted to give more information, sharing
Yes.
your knowledge through yung podcast nyo.
Yeah,
Diba?
podcast is
Mm-hmm.
like more of a media,
Yeah.
literally media. So it's like all whatever information you wanted to share
Mm-hmm.
or like say all goes to podcast, and you know that you
Yes.
reach a lot of personalities without even us thinking about it before, right?
Yes. What I like about Francis is talagang naka-focus din siya sa akin when I was building yung The Wendy Lindo show.
Mm,
He's always there for me. And of course, Bernard.
mm.
There's three of us.
Yes, I
Like
mean
in the
it's good.
studio, maybe you only see the, parang na to yung parang polish, di ba?
Yeah,
Pero
polish lang
there's
nila.
a lot of things before we start the show. Especially yung lights, editing, di ba? Yung
Sa atin kasi,
studio,
siguro yung sa atin kasi, siguro nag-complement lang yung mga ugali natin, personalities
yung
natin.
mga strength
Si
natin.
Bernard is
Yeah.
like more of like he's when he's focused on doing something, like you don't need to bother him. Let him be, right? Then he'll just do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah. He
Not
wants to learn
He wants to
talaga.
learn
Like, he doesn't
talaga,
want to leverage anyone. He will
and
do
he
it. Yeah.
genuinely wants to help
Mm-hmm.
every small business owners. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then for me naman, part of my
Yeah.
task with
Mm-hmm.
him is like I'm more of like a protector then, in a sense na pag
Defender.
nakikita kong inaapi yung isa, doon ako sa
Oo nga.
I would like really fight for you in a sense na in a
Um,
good way. But yeah, ikaw naman, you're like more of like a outgoing person. You meet a lot of people, and we can't keep up with you. Kami ni Bernard, we can't keep up
it's
with
like, where
you.
are you at? Oh my God, take care.
I'm here in
Da,
LA.
da,
Oh
da.
my gosh.
LA, Orange County,
Pati kami
everywhere.
ni Bernard, nadadrag sa'yo na antok na kami.
We would always go, diba? And
Yeah.
it's so much fun. It's so
Mm.
much fun just having the three of us kasi we
Mm.
always talk about ideas,
Mm.
how we can grow.
Mm.
Kagaya ngayon, that's why I'm so
Mm.
thankful to my special guest,
No,
Francis,
thank you.
kasi it opens a lot of doors for me.
Yeah.
With the help, of course, nung natin, director. Ikaw ang
Yeah.
next, Bernard
Yeah.
ko.
Good luck.
Magpakita na sa mga, madlang people.
Good luck.
Di
I mean,
ba?
that's a tough nut to crack, si Bernard. Hindi mo ma-invite pa yan.
I know.
So,
Pero, mga
but he's really
ka-TBC,
great.
yes.
We really wish to have Bernard here, and we are there.
Or the three of us,
Oh, yeah,
like a
or the three
panel,
of
di
us.
ba?
So, who knows?
Yes,
We might,
maybe one day.
Yeah, who knows?
Mm.
Kasi we came a long way, and we have a long way to go. You know
Yes, that's
what I'm saying?
true.
We came a long way, then we have a long way to go. So,
Yes.
I'm
Well,
excited.
thank you, Francis. Like what I said,
Mm-mm.
so thankful, grateful for you for
Thank
being
you.
here. Kasi when I said opening doors,
Mm.
I just also wanted to give you a little bit of namin, yung me, the TWLS, and Coachable Media is also producing a live show naman. Para naman sa mga artists, di ba natin, ang dami kasing
Dami.
singer na ang
The-
gagaling.
Yeah, adding to that one, that's why I'm really excited for this part, guys. Kasi for the Wendy and Bernard, what they're doing right now is like they're going into the music industry now, and it's exciting, guys. I mean, you gotta watch out, and they're really doing great things in that one. And I'm like more of like sa digital marketing na ako eh. So slowly nag-grow naman, and it's not gonna happen without the persistence din ng dalawa or siguro
Mm,
sa amin
mm,
team. Then we literally wanted to help whoever wants to be helped.
mm.
Kasi it's not like open to anybody na kasi hindi ba yung may mga iba unwilling. You're like providing them something and they're not doing
Yes, that's
themselves a
true.
favor.
Yeah.
So it's a waste of, I mean, unfortunately, it's a waste of time and effort from us.
Yes,
Kung yung
yeah.
iba unwilling, di ba?
Mm.
So that's why Wendy is doing two shows actually, and she's bound to do a third show with the producing with the music.
Music naman.
So, then
Yeah.
definitely maybe siguro sa music na show na yun, nandun na si Bernard kakanta.
He's
Baka ma
practicing na.
yeah,
So watch out
practicing.
for that
Mm.
show. It's gonna come very soon.
Mm.
So again, thank you again, Francis and Diego, for
Thank you.
visiting our studio.
Yes, wow.
our,
This looks
our
familiar
beautiful
though.
studio. This is our second home.
Yes.
And to all the TBC viewers, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to watch our
Ano,
interview
yeah, our
on
interview. Okay?
our Facebook. It's going to be at the Wendy Lindo Show. And we also both have a YouTube channel,
Yes.
Wendy Lindo Show and
Unemployed Pinoy CEO.
Unemployed CEO. So magkita-kita tayo next week.